Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for North Dakota Today. Chris, you're still riding the Bison high here. That's what you're talking about?
I'm still riding the
Bison championship gear. It's exciting. We have Shields in today to talk about all the championship gear. How come you're not wearing it? I want to mess up the do. I was like, you were like, you know, doing a little molding of the bill there.
But isn't that
Look
a
at that.
hat?
I love it. Someone cue "We Are the Champions." You know.
Amen.
I love it. So exciting. So much cool stuff. You know, we talk about this every week. We'd like to get new. Bison fans love to get new gear every single week, but now you have to have the official championship
hat. I don't even feel like I should have my cup next to that thing. Like,
I know. Don't.
Right?
You know.
Just let that stand all by itself. So.
And you know, the kids, I think, would leave the sticker on.
You think so?
Sometimes, don't they? Oh, Cordella's giving me a little.
Those type of hats.
Oh, not these type of hats. Sometimes they do. Okay.
I was going to say unless, since we're going to talk about him later, unless you were Biggie. Maybe Biggie back in the day would leave that on, but.
Okay.
Right? Notorious B.I.G.
Okay, we have a lot to talk about today. I do want to just mention, though, right off the top, we are following some breaking news. Our Valley News Live newsroom is all over this. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is expected to announce the impeachment managers who will represent the House of Representatives in the upcoming Senate impeachment trial of President Donald Trump. We're supposed to be getting some live updates. We may dip in and listen a little bit here during North Dakota Today. Of course, a big day. But, of course, we will also be streaming the coverage in its entirety on our website, valleynewslive.com, also on our Facebook page. So be sure to stay with Valley News Live for the very latest on that breaking news, which is happening today, happening this morning as well. And maybe we could do our show live from Nashville.
Have you been there before?
Yes, I have, and I loved it. I call Nashville the new Vegas, because it's, you know, when I went there was bachelorette parties all over the place, all the young people. I love live music.
Yeah, that's solid.
It's
that's
just,
a good
analogy. It was amazing there. So anyway, we love Allegiant Airlines. They get us there, you know, nonstop flights. So I remember when it was a big deal when we first got the Allegiant direct flight to Vegas, and I think some people did get to go there. So you know, that's why I'm saying maybe we can go to Nashville. We should be on that, you know, initial flight.
Why don't you talk to the GM, and if the Titans win this weekend, that means we're in the Super Bowl. We can go to Nashville, kind of do a pre-celebration, and then go to Miami and celebrate the Super Bowl in Miami. And
I like where your head's at with this.
That would be amazing.
Okay, so what are the details? You can go onto our website. The flights start June 4th. And I think you just have a couple days here. Now, if you book really early, you can get some one-way fares as low as $55.
One way to Nashville?
Yep.
Wow.
So, you know, it's one of those, you know,
you could just
promotional kind of deals.
Day, go see Blind
for
Joe and
$55. Oh, right.
Yeah.
And who are the sisters that are out there as well that we love?
Yes, and I can see them now, but I can't think of the exact name, but it's
Tiger Lily.
There it is. I knew
yeah,
it was a T.
Tiger Lily, Blind Joe.
They were just back in Bismarck recently, and
so lots to do out there. So the new route is going to be happening twice a week as well. So I mean, how do you? Yeah, we need to get out of here. Although when I went to, I think I went in January, and it was rare cold weather there, and it like snowed like a quarter of an inch, and the city shut down.
Oh,
It's
really?
crazy, which was great because I got into all of the bars and restaurants. Like there were no lines because they had snow plows out. It was like an emergency situation, and we were like flicking the snow off the sidewalk.
How was it this morning for you coming in? Because there was a lot of snow this morning.
I think the last 2 mornings. Yesterday it was freezing rain, and I was like, oh my goodness, the interstate was scary. This morning it was just as bad. Yeah, the snow is. Although when I drove out and I did see all the snow, it's like, well, at least I can drive through this. Not like the, you know, more than a foot of snow.
That's exactly what I said. But at the same point in time, like, I didn't think we were going to get that much snow. Like, you kind of come out and it looks, you know, you're like, oh, that's so pretty. It's nice, clean snow. And then you start driving through it and you're like, it's about that deep in some places.
What?
And so,
I think, well, when I got to work, it was like an inch of snow. So.
Well, yeah, you get here like 2:30.
So I was like, well, maybe. I guess you do get in a lot later. I get in at an inch of snow. He gets in at a couple.
I'm telling you, some places it is pretty hefty, but it's that nice, like, kind of fun, fluffy snow. So it's not that bad on the car, but just as you're out and about, be aware on some of the side streets.
It's kind of pretty when you're looking, you know, from inside a nice warm building. And back to the, I'll wear this, although I think I'm having a good hair day. We're talking Bison today. Horns up. He's number one in more than one way. NDSU football coach Matt Entz is the American Football Coaches Association's FCS Coach of the Year. He's just the fourth coach ever to earn this honor. So excited for Coach Entz. You know, those are some big shoes to fill, you know, coming in. I did see a lot of tweets and posts like, oh, you know, great job on your rebuilding year.
Right.
You know, he had great stuff to work with, but there was still a lot of pressure on him, and you can definitely tell the difference. He's a different coach than some of the other. He's kind of a gambler.
You know what? You nailed it. He's a gambler. He's a straight shooter. Like when you hear him at halftime before the game, he just kind of says it how it is and gets it going. But you know, think back when Kleiman first left and everyone was excited for him, yet there was a little bit of trepidation about, hey, we got this young team. What's that going to mean? I don't think anybody, except for maybe inside the locker room, thought they were going to go 16-0.
I don't think so. Nobody predicted that. I would like to be like I knew, but I think all of us were a little bit worried. Even the most diehard fans are like, it's going to be a tough year, but so good for him. I'm so excited for Coach Entz. I got to do that one-on-one, you know, before the Butler game, and I don't know. He's just such a cool, laid-back guy. Of course, it's first year, so maybe it'll change. And
so the thing from now too is, you know, what do you do to top this season? Coach of the year, 16-0. QB doesn't throw a pick. I mean, he's got a lot of things where it's like, man, one little mark, and people are gonna be like, wait, what happened? What happened to Coach Entz?
You know, the bar, we have it very, very high.
Yeah, he might want to just sign an NFL deal now. Is the Browns is the Browns spot still open? Oh, that's right. The Viking OC just took that gig.
You know, and people are still talking about what an incredible game that was, too. The championship.
The Vikings game? Or
No, that was not an incredible game. Let's talk about a good game. The numbers came out, and it was like 2.5 million people watched that FCS championship game. I think that's a record. The previous high for FCS playoff viewership was 1.98. So that was NDSU, SDSU in 2016.
Keep trying. Keep promoting. One day they'll have North Dakota Today numbers, but it's nice to see them get.
Here's to goals,
million.
You know. Yeah. You know, and that never gets old. Now, this is the part that I feel like I was there, so I got to see all of this. Don't they cut out a little bit? They don't play all the interviews and the confetti and everything on the
no.
You know, on ESPN. But there's the man. Oh, with your cap.
Yeah,
they
there
were ready.
He is, with the locker room Shields cap.
So. You know, what do they do with the, I know that's how it goes with the big games. They were there ready with the NDSU championship gear and the stuff that said JMU. I don't know, where's that getting shipped to?
They typically ship it overseas.
Somebody will need it
that way.
Somebody will need it, and they'll appreciate it and be like, JMU who?
Right.
Which is what they were saying.
Anyways, in Frisco.
In Frisco, right, exactly.
This is pretty cool. So the people that have passed away are being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah, some big names.
So some very big names. Whitney Houston is one of them. One people that I think everybody loves, Notorious B.I.G. also.
You were just talking about him the other day.
He's going to be in the class, so he's going to be inducted as well, which, is Notorious B.I.G. really dead?
I think he's off somewhere with Tupac.
Tupac, yeah, or down in South America somewhere, like making music. Depeche Mode, well, they had some jams back in the day. Doobie Brothers, Nine Inch Nails, T-Rex. Should I know T-Rex?
I'm not familiar with T-Rex. Yeah, some big names though for the field of inductees for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's cool. I'm always going to be a big Whitney Houston fan and a Biggie fan. You hear some Biggie come on, and
he's got the jams. Remember him and when they call him Puff Diddy or P Diddy and Puffy?
Oh, when P Diddy did the
Sean
song.
Combs, when he was with him and all those.
That's
cats.
a flashback. I was just a child when that was on.
Oh, I was like, you'd like turn it up and hope that no one else in the house like heard it, and you know.
Now our kids are like, who is this? Who's Biggie? Or who's P Diddy even? I mean, he's still around. Is P Diddy still making music?
I think he still produces, but I don't think he's like doing his thing on stage anymore. So.
All right, let's switch from Biggie to something a little more kid-friendly, Paw Patrol. I'm very excited for Friday where we're going to have the crew on North Dakota Today. But until then, remember to get yourself registered to win that family 4-pack of tickets to see Paw Patrol live at the Fargo Dome. And that's coming up Sunday, January 19th. Just head to valleynewslive.com and click on the contest tab to get yourself signed up to win.
Do you realize that January 19th is this weekend? That is like shocking. I think we've got a list of winners there. So congratulations. We just want to bring that back up. So if you see your name there on the list, kudos to you. You've won some tickets to Paw Patrol. And I think we've had some video of the show. And it looks like a really fun show if you've got some young kiddos.
For sure. Okay, our studio, I wish you had smell-o-vision. It smells awesome in here today. And we're keeping the calorie count down as well. Coming up next, we're going to be talking to Olive Garden about some healthier alternatives. Maybe you're trying to lose some weight in the new year. They can help out.